Hello. Hello. Thank you. Right. All right. Really? Oh, you're well also. Why one never relate to some things and others? Ah, nice. What one was asking you, your own soul. So, your own now. Why never looked in the looks back at you. Well. That's a bit of a woo. It's a puzzle. One was asking you. You're looking at the, but you're not making the. What? Sorry, everyone. So what was asking you? Because they were looking in your one. Yes. But then you've not got one, have you? Because, well, can you prove that you own one? So you, that's why. It wasn't you asking you, it was not asking you. Because you weren't looking at you. I know that was looking at you. Why were they looking at you? Look. However, when the words go then, through what was looking at the, what you were not talking to. So while, why were you not talking to the one that looks like you? You put it on the wall Why won't you? Because it's not what you saw. It's not what you know. It wasn't you. You weren't the one you were. Didn't know. Oh, when it's in the, I know when it's not. We all go through that. However, what? So, due to your what does the nut do? It's like a zzz. Yes. Zzz. Up. The not so right eye can hurt there. Can't look at you. Why can't one look at one? Why can't you look at you? Why can't we look at her? Why can't we see what we are? Why can't you see what you are? Where are? Why? It looks weak now. You took one hit to it. The head looks like it's not got what it was. Yes, that was the weak part of you. That was the weak side. You got hit. Now, what you have, you've got a skull, man. We all have one, won't we? You got a skull. Yes. We all got a skull. Skull. Brain inside. When you got one. Why would you not want one? What? No, that's not you. That's not right. Why would you not want one? Well, you also want one. Skull. It's not that. What was it? You got it, but then you didn't. There was a right at the when you're gonna give it a what are you gonna call that? So when you were hit, it looks like it's gone. No, it's not the same. It looks like it was weak all those days. When you take a hit, obviously that's what it will portray. Won't it? You almost got the answer. You never got the. You were wrong. You were nearly there. But then you put down the what? Why? Because it was hit. It's not the same skull, one would know then. It looked hurt. Yes, there was. Was it red? Well, obviously. One would think that it was, wasn't it? But watch the colour. You should know you should know. Won't you? So, when it gave colour, it was hit. You were on there, but you would not weigh. You would not weigh. Why? Because you are given an ounce. Because you were weighed in a pound. You were weighed with a pound. The pound's gone. You have not converted with wherever we were. Yes, pounds still work, won't they? The convert has not done. Does not convert. Whoa! The shines, they still read. Why would they not convert? We got used to it. I won't be able to give you another answer. So, the skull. Obviously, when it's taken a hit, the skull's not the same skull now. Yes? Because when it took the hit, it was cut. There was a cut there. There was what we call, no, that's not true. No, now. Because you got one. You got one. They gave it. It was me. It was me. It was designed. It was not right. With the skull, you will see there was a weak point. When it took the hit, why would it not take the hit? And why would you not just, that's just a hit. What's wrong with you? What was wrong with you? When it's a hit, why was it cut? You should be the iron one. You should be made of what one would know. And then, when it goes, when it was hit, when it looked like it wasn't what it was then, the skull has gone in. Yes. When the skull goes in, it looks weaker. It was hit. It was cut. Then that's not the same skull that you will know. That's not the skull that belongs to you. That skull belongs where you need to go. Where would you need to go and not with a, you need that with a zero, with a vowel. Yes. And then you get owl. The owl keeps oneself all day, all night with the eyes. Or will it? One will not know, one had not gone into the learn, but one would know then. Yes! Because they would know. Oh, they would know. Would that be the calculate of what to do with the bird? Mesh. What to do with the one that can go with the zero? With the O, with the vowel, with the yeah. Because that keeps oneself. With the I. The eye will not glue to the screen. The eye will not. We. There are no words there. You have not got any. Why? Because you were designed. They gave you one then. But because it was hit, because it did not take the wherever it was to cut it and to make one then go not down. On any other rather than what one was. Yeah. Because the down's the naughty side. But you are down. So you can review why the skull goes, why it's hurt, why it's gone weak, why it was cut, why it was hit. You can review it, you see it. It moves in, it does not go out there. But you put a naughty point there. Naughty's not the way you were. But the naughty was because you then would lie. You were down, and you just have to say, down. But why? You're not gonna go down. You are down. Then when you were down, then what? Then what? Then what? When you were down, you weren't what you were. You weren't what the other one was. You didn't have the same. You could take the hit or you could give now. You can't, you couldn't hurt like that one could. You didn't have the same. Violin. You didn't have the same. And I will give you the other ring. You know what the pearl? Yeah. They were the words to lock the thought. It was not you to look. It was not you to know. The altar. Why would not you? Why would you not alter? Because then the altar was not what you would want. The altar was not what you would need. But then the need becomes not the one, the other word. The need, not the need, the other word. The other word. What? The need. You will need to eat. That's still a need. You need to put water down you. That's still a need. So there wasn't need. There wasn't need. What you considered, what you were, was not what you were. You are not the iron. You are not the. You didn't have the whatever word. Well, put it now back where you were now. Gonna win, sir. You ain't gonna win that one. Wherever you do, the victory was that. The victory was not you. And then when you were on there, what were you gonna know? You lie, you lie, you lie. The lie has now got you out. Why? Because one will not deny. One took the hit and one went. One was there. But the react that you have inside, what was that? Easy. 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 Too easy. One easy. However. Yeah, see, however. The however. What's the however? Too easy. Too easy. Too easy what? Too easy that will hurt to the dot. The words are then to then break you down. What words are gonna make you? Now. Zzz, zzz, zzz. What word? It's power. No, it's not. It's hour. Now it's calm. What? Where it's gonna break you. Yes. The skull's taking the hit. You see it. It's not there then. And then when you took the hit, then what? I would not, could not. You would not, you could not. You would not get yourself back to what you were. Easy. However, you've taken it. You're gonna have to make sure you won't. You're gonna have to make sure that you will. You're gonna make sure. You're gonna have to calculate why you would put yourself where you would not want to. Zzz. Why? Because the naughty point would be someone like you. That's why. The naughty point would be one like you, wherever you were. So what would one do? One would not lie. You are. You're the liar. But we're not going to stick it in that. Or else, the rhyme everywhere. You can't use the rhyme. What gives you the right? What gives one no? What gives one yeah? Right. Like you got. What makes you what one was? Gonna tell you. Be gone! Yes! And then, that's all that was. That was a hit. It's made you look like you were not what you were. I'll be back later.